Former Manchester United striker Ruud van Nistelrooy has detailed how he felt it was important to clear the air with Sir Alex Ferguson a year after leaving the club. Despite being one of United's most talented and decorated strikers to have played for the club in the Premier League era, Van Nistelrooy departed M16 in July 2006, joining Spanish giants Real Madrid. He had plundered a very impressive 150 goals in 219 appearances for the club after singing from PSV Eindhoven in 2001. Although he was a prolific goalscorer throughout his United career, Van Nistelrooy was named on the bench for the 2006 League Cup final against Wigan Athletic at the formerly known Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. It sparked reports of a bust-up between the Dutchman and Ferguson, with the latter choosing to start Louis Saha up front alongside Wayne Rooney. Saha had started 4 of United's 5 matches en route to the final, while Van Nistelrooy had played just twice in the competition that season, meaning it was a fair decision in the former's favour. However, Van Nistelrooy failed to make it off the bench, despite being ordered to go and warm up by Ferguson in preparation for coming on. Sir Alex Ferguson explained to me that I wasn't going to start in the League Cup final because Louis Saha played in the other rounds, and it was fine with me, Van Nistelrooy told The Overlap. We were winning quite a bit in the final and he sent me out to warm up, and then didn't put me on. I sat down on the bench, and I said something to him whilst I was a bit angry, that I wasn't going to be coming on. I snapped a bit. The comment and snap in that moment of a final, you cannot do it. But of course, emotions are there. Despite being reinstated to the starting lineup after the League Cup final triumph over Wigan, tempers flared again between Van Nistelrooy and Ferguson ahead of the final day of the 2005-06 season. Hosting Charlton Athletic at Old Trafford, Ferguson left the now PSV Eindhoven head coach out of the squad completely, and that was the moment Van Nistelrooy knew his United career was over. The Dutchman continued. It was the last game, Charlton at home, last game of the season where a win was needed to be in the Champions League, I remember vaguely. He pulled me aside and said, "You're not in the squad today," and then I knew. It was in the hotel, he got me traveling to the hotel for a home game. I remember just waking up in the morning and going towards the game, and he decided overnight and said, "You're not in the squad, you'll be brought to Old Trafford and get your car," and that's it. That was the end. I started preseason, but you knew he was moving on without me and putting the future of the club into other players, so that was clear. But despite his United career coming to an end in difficult and disappointing circumstances, Van Nistelrooy, a year after his Old Trafford exit, felt it was right to call Ferguson and attempt to smooth things over. It was a move that worked out well for the Dutchman, as they still remain in contact today. "I called him because a year later you reflect on things and it was bugging me on a personal level," Van Nistelrooy added. "I should have said that at the time in the final. I apologized for that. So I started to speak, and I felt the relationship we had after the medical that failed and the relationship we built through emotions, on a personal level. Maybe a few things altogether that made me react in that way that I don't feel was me, and I felt I had to apologize for that." He accepted it directly. He said, "I am very happy. Apology accepted, and from now on we are off again." We kept in touch, and now I feel the apology was worth it because the relationship is intact again. For me it's important.